on higher things and the joy you bring. So I have decided to choose you. But anything else, there's no more room. There's no more room. I have decided. If it ain't lovely, if it ain't pure, I won't entertain it anymore. Now I choose you.
Hi everyone, and welcome to my Proverbs home. I am so happy that you are here today. I miss you all. I have been so busy getting so much done and working, and I'm just really enjoying the spring and summer. Now I do have to tell you, we have had so much rain, a lot of rain, and it's been kind of cool weather. We had maybe a couple of hot days, and then now it's cool again, but it's nice. I've been enjoying it. My garden is going well. The only thing is we planted carrot seeds and we had a lot of rain, and we think the carrot seeds flooded out, because you know when you're planting carrot seeds, you have to plant them on top of the soil, not all the way in. So some of those flooded out, so we're going to be planting some more carrot seeds. But other than that, I have been doing great. I hope you're doing great also. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic that I would love your participation in, and that is how to fill your pantry for very inexpensive or even for free. If you're someone that's on Social Security, and the reason I keep bringing Social Security up, I know a lot of older folks that are on Social Security. I'm older too, by the way. But I'm not at the Social Security level yet. Not all of us are on food stamps, and I don't judge those who have to get the extra help for the government. Because right now, if you're somebody that works very hard, or your husband works very hard, it's very hard for you to go on ahead and to get food stamps, right? To fill up your pantry, because if they see that you're working, a lot of times they don't want to help. Which I never understood that, because I also know the other side to that. People that can go to work that don't want to work, and they're getting a lot of money in food stamps. So anyway, that's a whole other topic I'm not going to get into today. What I really want to get into today is how to fill your pantry, how to make your budget work for you. And we're going to start with the first thing. I think a lot of people make mistakes. Let's look at what we can improve first. And that is having to always buy things that are name brand. I think that is a huge mistake that we make, is having to buy every single item in your pantry has to be name brand. So let me give you an example. You go to Aldi, they have the Aldi brand of apple juice, and then there's the Mott's brand. Now, I like Mott's juice and I like the Aldi brand. I like both. But you have to buy the Mott's because it says Mott's on the packaging. And I've heard parents say, my children won't drink anything but Mott's. Well, I disagree with that to a certain extent, okay? Because a lot of times what you are paying for is the label. Now, I'm not saying that is with every single case, because there are some foods I have tried, and honestly, if it's the off-brand, they don't taste good, okay? But I'm talking about the majority of products. Let's try cereal. Go on ahead and let me show you. This is the Honey Wheat Puffs. And it is the same brand with a different name. This is an Aldi brand as the Sugar Smacks. Now the Sugar Smacks is the one with the frog on the box. I love Sugar Smacks. I've always have since I was a kid. This tastes just as good as the Sugar Smacks that you buy at Walmart. And this is Aldi brand, and it's a lot cheaper per box. I pay like maybe $2.26 or $2 something per box. A lot cheaper. And sometimes we'll have this for a snack at night. It has games on the back that your children can play, things they can cut out. So not only are you getting the cereal, you're getting an interactive game that you can play with your children. So finding products that may be a different name. This is actually from Millville. And they're great cereals. I like getting these for my grandkids. And we like eating them too. So they're really good. So finding off-brand foods that are good, just as good as the ones with the label like Hellmann's. Now, my husband loves his Hellman's mayonnaise. I love it too, and I love my Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip and Hellman's is like a staple item in our home. However, have you seen the price of Hellman's lately? $7 for a jar of Hellman's is not something we're doing. So we decided to start going with Berman's. This is the real mayonnaise from Aldi. We pay half of the price for this jar of mayonnaise, and this is actually 1 pint, 30 full ounces. This is 30 full ounces, and we love this mayonnaise. I make potato salad with it. We put it on burger buns. We put it on our hot dogs. We use it for our French fries, and we really love it, and it's half the price. It may not be Hellman's, which my husband really loves, but I had to convince him, honey, we can't do $7 for mayonnaise. But he was easy to convince. He goes, okay, let's try that mayonnaise. And we've been using this mayonnaise for quite a while now, and it works perfect. Now, if I go to a scratch and dent, I look at the expiration date. If they have the Hellman's there for very inexpensive at the scratch and dent, then we'll pick it up there. But so far, my husband hasn't asked for Hellman's, and we've been enjoying this mayonnaise. So trying to find the products, going and shopping around. Let's talk about shopping around. Many times if we go to Aldi, that's where we always go, right? We go to that one place where we're used to walking in and everybody knows your name, right? Everybody knows your name when you walk in there, okay? Everybody's, hi, how you doing? The cashier knows you. The clerks know you. At least they know us because we go to the same place all the time. But what I am learning to do is you better shop around. Learning to shop around in the stores. That means not sticking just to one place. And there are places that people knock all the time. Dollar General, Dollar Tree. I hear people say, I don't shop at Dollar Tree. Let me tell you, if you're really hungry and starving, you will go to the Dollar Tree to find groceries. And I have found great products at the Dollar Tree. I have found snacks there, bread, English muffins for $1.25. Now, I don't always buy my bread there because we like to get our bread at a place where we put gas in our car. There's a bread factory right next to this place, so we love to go there and get the Heidelberg bread. It's our favorite bread. They sell it for very, very inexpensive, $2 something for a package of rolls or breads or whatever you want, and we freeze them. So that's something that works for our family. What works for you? What works for your family? If you want to fill your pantry, do it the inexpensive way. Shop at different stores. Check out coupons. I got this morning in the mail, and it's the coupons. Now, there are places that we don't have around here, and this one is from Grand Union. Do you have a Grand Union? We don't have one, not that I know of. So I was surprised that we got that in our newspaper because it's a local newspaper. So what I'm going to do, I am going to find out where this store is because I found some really great deals, buy one, get one free, and different things on here that we can use in our home. They had like the 4 boxes of cereal, it's around here somewhere, for $8. They also have the Crunch cereal, 2 for $8, which is good. But still, if we want to get the Crunch, we usually get the off-brand, and it tastes the same. It's just as good. So shopping around, not just sticking to one place, saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to drive 5 minutes out of town, 10 minutes out of town. I'm going to go to this different store where they have these sales. That's a great way to fill your pantry. And I would tell you a big mistake that parents and us grandparents make is when we're in the store and our grandkids or the kids want something and it's all junk food. And we're throwing it in our cart because we want to appease them and keep them quiet. Remember to use wisdom. There's so many different ways. Now, my granddaughter enjoys these cereals. I never had a complaint from her. She really eats them. She really likes them. She likes when I buy cereal. And also buying in bulk. Sometimes you can go half and half with a friend. Find out what's your friend's needs, your best friend. Maybe the both of you can go get like a bulk item that you both can split and go in half and half. That is a great way to save money and to fill your pantry. You can fill it with cereal. We like to get the oatmeal packets. Now, I make regular oatmeal, but we also like the quick meals that we're going to make early in the morning when we're leaving the home. And we like the packets of oatmeal. They have like the peaches and cream, strawberries and cream, banana flavor, blueberry flavor. And you can have those packets and you can buy them in bulk. Now, let's talk about how to fill your pantry for free. What? For free? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. Going to the food pantry. If you are someone who is really struggling. Now, I know people say, well, the food pantry should only be for people who are really struggling. Well, I think a lot of people are struggling right now. Okay? The price of groceries have been going up for centuries. If you look at what they used to pay for a burger back in the early 1900s, late 1800s, it was a quarter. Okay, and how much do we pay for a burger now at Burger King? A lot more than what we need to, right? So going to the food pantry and seeing what they have there that can help you. A lot of food pantries will help. Churches have food pantries. A lot of places do. All you have to do is bring in a form of ID and they'll give you food that you can go every week and get food to fill your pantry and feed your family. I think that the less junk food we buy when we're shopping, the more money we'll have to buy groceries. That means when you're going in the grocery store, try not to build up on Doritos. What I do, I go to the Scratch and Dent. They have 3 huge carts. You know those shopping carts you push? 3 huge carts full of different kind of chips and snacks. You can pick 20 for $1. So we pick out 20 snacks. Whatever they may be, they have popcorn, they have little bags of the Doritos, they have regular chips, they have all sorts of little Oreo cookies and stuff, and that's what we do. We go get the 20 for $1. Too many people feel embarrassed. They feel embarrassed if they say, oh, I have to go to Dollar Tree. Look, I found great items at the Dollar Tree for groceries. Now, you got to watch Dollar Tree, because if you go in there and you're getting a can of green beans per se, and you pick out the can of green beans, it's $1.25, you're probably going to get it cheaper if you go to Walmart. So you have to be really careful what you're picking out. That's why I say it's so important to shop around. But then there's other cookies and snacks and frozen items that I have found for very inexpensive there. One thing I don't buy at the Dollar Tree is meat. We don't get it there. I don't know. Have you tried the Dollar Tree meat? And if you have, let me know if it works for you. But we try not to buy it there. I go to places, Aldi. And what we've been doing lately, we don't have to have meat with every meal. Eggs with a side salad, an omelet, onions and peppers, and some toast. That makes a great dinner too. Why do we always think that we have to eat like we're eating a Thanksgiving meal? Which is great. I love Thanksgiving meals. But if you're trying to save money, let's do it the wise way. Now, this is oatmeal. My granddaughter, it's very fine oatmeal. It's called Avena Instantánea. It is Spanish. It is from the company Quaker, and it has cinnamon inside. Canela means cinnamon. And my granddaughter loves when I make this. Sometimes she'll be in the mood for some at night before she goes to bed. She says, Grandma, can you make me avena? It's so funny because she doesn't speak Spanish, but she tries to pronounce it. She does it so adorable. So guess what? I make her some of this, and she really enjoys it. You want snacks? Make granola snacks. Make different snacks, Chex Mix. Different snacks at home that you can enjoy, that you're not breaking the bank because you think you have to have the Doritos and the Pepsi and this and that. Look, I'm not saying anything is wrong with having those things, and I am definitely not trying to tell you this is the way you need to do it. You do what's best for you and your family. If you are someone that's trying to stock your pantry, trying to get the things you need for your home, then have different strategies in how to do that without putting yourself in financial debt. And sometimes we get too enamored with the things everybody else has that we think we need to have it when we really don't. God says He will provide what we have need of. Yes, there are times He also gives us what we want, but a lot of times He is going to provide what we have need of. And sometimes we need to forget about what people are going to think and go to that pantry, whether you're on a fixed income, whether you're on Social Security, whether you're low income, or maybe you're middle class, whatever it is, and you find yourself at a point where you find yourself spending a whole lot, maybe it's time to kind of take a breath, take a step back and say, okay, how can I redo this? How can I make this work for my family? How can I make this work for my home? And when you do, you'll realize how much fun it is, how much joy it is, how many recipes you can come up with. Use what you have and make it work for your family. God bless you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. And remember, look at those coupons in your newspaper. Look at the coupons and see what they have in your area, what works for you. You know what? This is what I'm drinking. I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video. My Twinings pomegranate and raspberry tea and my Good Housekeeping cup. Part of shopping frugally is having good housekeeping. God bless you, and I'll talk to everyone in the next video. Bye.